it's Melissa from Buckeye Girls Wreaths and Things. Today I'm going to do a little wreath rescue. My neighbor's daughter made a wreath. It was her first deco mesh wreath. And it needs some help, y'all. It needs some help. Some major help it needs. I actually never seen a wreath with as much deco mesh as this one. I think she gets the most deco mesh on a wreath award. Definitely. Here's her wreath. And this is what I have to fix. It's got frayed mesh on the back. I'm going to clean that up and I'm going to decorate it. Cause y'all, this is a really big fluffy bra. That's what it is. Hey, Faye. It probably has, I'd say, 3 rolls of deco mesh on it. It's huge. I'm just glad I don't have to fit this in a box to go to anywhere. Because I don't think it fit. It is, okay, here's how thick it is. Or this for a reference. Hey, Barb. Oh. Hey, Sheila. There's a reference on how thick this wreath is. It's huge. And she wanted the wreath to be brown, which of course it's not brown. So we're going to start out making some brown bows. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a wreath like that one before. It's actually really pretty. It's actually kind of pretty, but it is the thickest meshed wreath. Definitely the thickest meshed wreath award goes to my neighbor's daughter. They did these wreaths on their lunch hour at work. I'm just glad I don't have to send it anywhere, because it would be a very pricey wreath to ship, as thick as that is. So how's everybody doing today? This week's going to be a crazy week. Bandit goes to the vet and has his surgery this week. Yeah, her colors in her house is a brown and a orange, and she decorates in birds. Good afternoon, Teresa. Yeah, girl, I didn't do it. This is a wreath rescue. This is my neighbor's daughter's first deco mesh wreath, and she needs help. So I'm decorating it and trying to make it look better. I didn't cut the mesh, but it looks like she has to have 2 or 3 rolls of 10-inch mesh on it. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'm starting with a brown and like a gold to give it a little bit of a pop other than the orange, and to take away some of the orange. Hey, Sherry. Because that wreath has a whole lot of orange. My husband says it reminded him of a creamsicle. And I had a friend on the page say it would look really great with a with a candy corn on it. Yeah, we just decided we wanted a color that would match the other things in her house. And her house has a whole lot of browns. Because this is going on her living room wall. And since she decorates so much with trees, I decided the one ribbon to be this, which is like birch bark. Oops. Did it backwards. Oh dang, I did it again. I'm doing okay. Just gonna be a crazy week. Bandit goes in for his surgery on Thursday, which I'm worried to death about my baby. Hey, Kathy. He has to have some dental things done in his mouth. What worries me is his sugar will drop and he'll have a seizure. So that's what worries me about the surgery. The vet thinks they're going to have to remove some teeth. Yeah, he's just a he's my baby. He's just... Then sometime Trixie and Oscar has to go in for a cleaning, which is going to be a big feat because Oscar might be our biggest dog. He's our standard dachshund, but he is the biggest wimp of them all. He is such a wimp. Yep, me too. They're my babies. Yeah, Oscar's just such a big wimp. I know that surgery's gonna be something else for him. Oh, for those that are just joining in, I'm rescuing my neighbor's wreath. Here it is. Her daughter made her first deco mesh wreath, and she didn't know what to do with it from this point. So I'm gonna try to make it look more like a wreath. Okay, let's fluff the bow. Yeah, I said I think my neighbor's daughter gets the award for the biggest deco mesh base I have ever seen in my lifetime. I wonder how many rolls of mesh. I'm guessing that it might have 3 rolls on it. Hey, Noah. Oh, she also wants this to be on the wreath. Oh, thank you. Hey, Ann. I'm a little tired. I don't know why. Lately I'm having an awful time sleeping. Normally I don't get to sleep till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, which ain't good. Oh. Hey, Dawn. Okay, it's moving. Yeah, it is a big wreath. It definitely wouldn't fit between her screen doors because she's got a screen door on her house. And that's definitely one that wouldn't fit. Oh, thanks for sharing. Like and share. We are getting close to our first set of giveaways. At 2,000 followers, I'm giving away 2 items. And then at 2,000 likes, I'm giving away a gift card to Craft Outlet. And I can't wait till I get there because I can't wait to see who gets the items I'm giving away. Hey Chad, I'm rescuing my neighbor's wreath. If I can even get a hold of it, it's so big. Here's the wreath. We'll see if we can add this bow to it and not smash this poor deco mesh to death. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's a big wreath. This isn't my wreath. My neighbor's daughter made this base. It was her first deco mesh base. And then she sent it to me to make her mom something pretty. So she needed rescued. You know, sometimes we all get that creation that, hey, you'd like to send to somebody else to finish because you just don't know where to begin to finish it. So okay, there's one bow, but I think this one needs at least 2 bows because we got a lot of wreath there, and that bow just ain't doing it. Oh, wow, that's awful. Hey, Tammy. Oh, hey, Eva, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. That's in the Netherlands. I would think. I know Nala's from the Netherlands. Yeah, prayers, Eva. Okay, I'm going to just tie this off. That Chad's headed down to Houston, and I guess he's gonna see the big fire, I guess, that's going on down there. There was there was some tankers caught on fire down there. And he said, I don't know if I'm going to have to drive close, but they were saying there was only 10-mile visibility. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad down there. He said, I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to drive down close to that. Sure, I got that twisted around the nail. Yeah. Sounds terrible. This wreath is so big. I normally one bow's okay, but this wreath is so big. And they used a deco, a 14-inch frame. But this wreath goes to show you can get a whole lot bigger wreath than 14 inches, even though you use a 14-inch frame. There's 3 layers of deco mesh in this wreath. Yeah, I heard nobody got hurt as long as the firefighters are okay. Thanks, Chad. Prayers and much love to your family, too. Okay, I'm gonna wrap a pipe cleaner around this. I'll need as much a pipe cleaner as I can get to go through that deco mesh. this week I guess this week's gonna be orange week because I got a bunch of stuff that's orange. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Oh, I forgot to show you some things. Oh, I found this guy at the at-home store. I thought he looked pretty handsome. It's not too bad. They say 3 more days till spring, and I guess the good news is I seen a robin hopping around in my front yard today. I guess he's already arrived. I found him. Ain't he cute? Don't tell Kathy. Me and Kathy, that my neighbor, we always try to see who sees the first robin every spring. I found this sign too. And I have some material that's peppers for a rag bow. I thought that'd be awful cute. I found these this weekend. I thought I'd share these because I know it's not going to take long to get this wreath under control. I found those at General Dollar, and I really like this guy. This one I found at the at-home store. Oh, and I found some grapes with the wine wreath I'm going to do with the lady in her bathroom. Which my business buddy Barbara said the lady in the bathroom, that's her. That's what she looks like every time she watches one of my lives. She goes, "Girl, how'd you know that was me?" You found that and it looks just like me. That's what I look like when I watch your lives. Well, this sign's just a chicken with eggs. This sign says Farm Sweet Farm. This sign says Farm Fresh Eggs. It's got the eggs over here and the chickens over here. This one here says Fresh Market, and it's got a pepper on it. Yeah. Well, I just seen my first one today. Me and Kathy always I always tease her that they come to my house and then they go to hers, and her house isn't very far from mine. Teasing her. The robins always shows up at my house first. Yeah, I thought they were really cute. Bandit, where you going, buddy? What you doing, buddy? It's too big, or I would have sent it to you, Carolyn. This right here. Carolyn, I could have sent this to you, but it probably cost me $50, as big as it is. This is my neighbor's daughter's very first deco mesh wreath. And she did it on her lunch hour at work. And she got to this point, well, I did the bow, and she didn't know what to do from then on. And she gave it to her mom and said, take it to Melissa. Make Melissa help it. Hi, Lori. So I'm going to add a bow. And she wanted this sign on the wreath. But I thought I'd add a couple bows and see what we can do. Yes, it's orange. All we'd need would be a great big candy corn, and we'd be all set for fall. All set. It reminds me of orange sherbet. The sign she wants is this. And she wanted it brown, the wreath to be brown. That's her sign. Yeah. It's the big... she definitely gets an award for the biggest deco mesh base I think I've ever seen in my life. And I just thank goodness I don't have to ship that baby. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, it reminds me of orange sherbet. Be great with a candy corn on it too for fall. That's what I teased her about. She said, I want it in my living room for all year round. Like, okay. This sign her grandson got her for her birthday. So that's why she wants this sign on it. Her daughter made the base and her grandson gave her the sign. Every now and then, you know, you come along somebody that wants you to rescue their wreath. Well, this was one of those wreath rescues. Yeah, it does. I seen on my Facebook, we have an ice cream place around close to here, and they keep posting today's National Sloppy Joe Day, and they keep posting orange sherbet vanilla ice cream cones. I'm like, that ain't cool. Yeah, this wreath is so thick that I don't think I would have enough room, or would it do any good to do tails because there's so much deco mat. don't think I'm going to add tails. I don't think it would do any good. This mesh is so thick. I may try. My bows are brown and gold because she decorates in all browns in her house. And trees. So I decided to do the birch bark and the brown and then do a pop of gold. Give it a little more color than the orange. I may cut some tails and see if I can do tails in this thing. At least a few. She wants mostly brown. Yeah, this is a hard one because there's so much deco mesh. And she wants a lot of brown. So we'll give her lots of brown. Hey Val. Hey Mel, I don't know if I said hello to you when you came in. So what's everybody working on? Are you working on Easter or something else? Oh, that's neat. Oh, prayers, Dawn. That's awful when your mom's sick. Easter. I think I'm going from this. I have some wedding bouquets I want to make and add to my Etsy shop, and some boutonnieres. And Then I think I'm going to, I got some more summer stuff I gotta do. I think I'm almost done with Easter. Other than I have crosses that I'm gonna make for Memorial Day. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I've got quite a few 4th of July already made. But, you know, I'm always try to stay ahead. I have a barbecue wreath I want to make. Got a couple more 4th of July I could do. I want to do a 4th of July centerpiece. Oh, I can't see the name. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, I have quite a few 4th of July already made. I made a few of them in December, actually. I don't know why. I guess I may do one wedding wreath. I'm gonna do some boutonnieres, some do a wrist corsage, and a couple wedding bouquets. To give some ideas on how to make them. Because there's a few people that would like to know how to make a wedding bouquet. Actually, I've made two one was a wreath and one was a door hanger. And the wedding wreath I already made, it already sold. So I guess I can make another one. Now let's see if we can undo a twist tie to get these babies in there. That's kind of scary. Hey Sandra, I'm fine. I'm just drowning in deco mesh. Yeah. Has anybody else felt like they were drowning in deco mesh before? I really think in this wreath I could drown in this stuff. I'm going to start by going around the outside. Oh. doing good. How are you doing, girl? Other than drowning in deco mesh. I don't think I've ever worked with a wreath with this much deco mesh on it. It's got 3 layers of deco mesh. This way they'll have little pops of brown in some of this orange. Maybe that'll break it up a little bit. I'll take it down. I want to get it done because Thursday when I band it to the vet, I'm also taking my neighbor to go to an appointment. So, and we're going to have a girls' day out. A much deserved girls' day out. Just the 2 of us. Did she fold them over or just straight out? Looks like she tried to curl them. Looks like they're curls. That's why I'm going to have to work on some frays. She was saying at her daughter's work, they all made deco mesh wreath, and this was her first one, and they had 15 minutes to work on it each day. I may have to add some twist ties. The twist ties in the center is just cut too short. This is my neighbor's daughter's first deco mesh wreath, and she needed help. She got the base done and didn't know what to do with it from then on. There. So I'm gonna. So she wanted a sign on it, and they didn't know how to put the sign on it. and she wanted some ribbon in it and a bow. So she said, so the daughter said, give it to Melissa and let Melissa fix it. So that's what I'm trying to do. She wanted more browns in it. And of course, this, do you see anything brown in that wreath before I put the bows on it? Nope. So, her house colors are brown and a pop of orange. But I think this is more of a pop than she was expecting. To me, it looks like a curl wreath, where you just curled the mesh. And it's got 3 layers of curls. And it's 10-inch mesh. I don't know how big she cut it. Yeah, it's deco mesh. Then after I get it done, I'm going to go back and work on the fray. Because it's got some frays here and there. There's no sense in me working on it till I get done with my hands in it, because it'll fray more. I'm just putting a few brown ties in it. To give it a pop of brown, and with all this to help break up some of the orange. And then I'll add the sign. And of course my bow got flat. Oh yeah, she knows I'm a wreath maker, so she said, oh Mom, just take it to Melissa. Melissa can fix this. That's what I did. I took them their supper down last week, and she gave me this wreath and said, can you fix it? So I'm rescuing her wreath. Oh, everything's gonna get lost in this. But I just wanted where you could see a pop of something through the orange mesh. My hands even gets lost in this mesh. I never had a wreath that had this much mesh on it. And I'm sure glad I don't have to ship it. This would probably ship in a 12-inch box. That's how big this mesh is. I don't have a ruler, but yeah, it's 11 inches, this mesh. Yeah. I don't know whether she wants any picks in it. I know she wanted a bow, she wanted a few tails, and she wanted this sign. She wants the sign. Oh, that's awful. She wants this sign in it. And then we'll see what else, see if it needs anything else. I had some really, really cute little orange flowers. I'm afraid the orange is so overpowering. Oh, that needs scooched up. Okay, where does this belong? The cross says believe on it. Her grandson got it for her for her birthday. And she wanted it on this wreath. I'm gonna staple a thing to hold it here. Then I think I need one more bow. Yeah, red and black would be gorgeous with that sign too. The only good thing is this ribbon has a thing in it that's almost black on the edges. But she wanted it in the colors of her house, so. Oh, I use the Pro Bow. I use the Easy Bow Maker. I do hand bows. Yeah. I'm not, I don't have, I guess I whatever I feel like doing that day, that's what I do. I'm not, I like both bow makers, so I'm not one of those. For years, I did hand bows because when I went to floral design school, you had to do hand bows. When I started in this in August, I got my pro bow. Soon after, I got my easy bow. Yeah, I'm trying to match her decor. And the sign, I wish it would have been brown instead of black, but you know how that goes sometimes. I may just use this. Yeah, all my rag bows I always use the easy bow on. But to me, this is my opinion, I like a pro bow on my deco mesh wreath. But that's my opinion. Oh yeah, it came from Costco. When I go shopping, you know, like at Christmas time and they have ribbon, I like to pick out ribbons that I can use anytime, not just Christmas. So this is one that I could use anytime. Because it's real burlappy. Yeah, I do pro bows, I do easy bow, I do hand bows. Yeah, when I was learning, I learned on, in August, I got my easy bow, my pro bow. Went to the Dollar Tree, got some cheap ribbon, and that's how I learned how to make an easy bow, or pro bow. Hey Jesse, happy Monday. Oh, thank you. It's neutral, but that wreath needed something to tone the orange down. Because that orange is a little in your face. Thank you. The gold, it came from Hobby Lobby. the browns that came from Costco. Okay. And Trixie, she came from her mama. And I'm her mama. She wants to be a pest today. Oh, here's Bandit. Bandit's the one. This is the one going for surgery Thursday. They said they may have to remove some teeth. Poor fella. So I'm worried to death about that because he has seizures. Okay, Trick. You're just being too helpful here. Yeah, I learned by hand. I went to a JVS for floral design and greenhouse. Then I went on to college for floral design and greenhouse. Floral design and marketing, and then I also minored in greenhouse management and production. I figured the tails wouldn't show up very well. That's why I knew I had to do bows. Because those tails are, the mesh is too thick. Oh, yeah, they told me he needed teeth done. And the other two goes in for what we have to schedule. They have to go in and have a cleaning. And the big guy, he's the biggest wimp of all the dogs ever. He'll think he's they just killed him. He had a little tiny cut on his paw, and for 3 months he held his paw up like it was broke. Okay. This I'm gonna put a staple in and put it straight up and down. But here's her wreath. I tried to rescue it, make it better. I don't know. Hopefully she likes it. What do you think? This is going to be more this way. Yeah, that's Oscar. So after this teeth cleaning, he'll think they killed him. And we'll have to baby him probably for months. So what do you think? Does it need anything else? I have orange flowers, but I'm afraid it'd be too orange. Okay, Bandit. this one here is a rescue. This was my neighbor's daughter made the base, and I'm rescuing it because she didn't know what to do with it after she made the base. Well, what do you think? Well, do you think it blends in too much? Yeah, do you think that's too much? Too much orange? I have black ribbon, but no, like real black flowers. I do have black roses, but nah. I do have some white. Yeah, I have some greenery. Well, the sirens are going off here too. Yes, I don't know. After 8 years of that, you'd think her ears would be chewed off by now. Poor thing. Hey, Robin. She's more or less like, you won't leave me alone. I might as well just lay here and let him do it. Hey, Robin, how's the fire down there in Texas? Is that around you or not even close? Yes, I make and sell wreaths. But this is a wreath for my neighbor. My neighbor's daughter made a deco mesh base. And then she didn't know what to do and how to go on from there. And I don't like that. And it's actually the thickest deco mesh base I've ever seen. So I'm just trying to spruce it up. It was some kind of chemical tanks in Houston by the port. They blew up. It's a pretty bad fire. Well, Brandy, it just depends on what you get and how elaborate the wreath is or the door hanger that I make. I think my highest wreath, is 103, and I think the lowest is like 48. So it just depends on how elaborate you want your wreath to be. And is it a grapevine? Is it a deco mesh? Is it just something simple, or is it something very elaborate? So I got a wide price range. Oh, okay. Yeah, Thad's going to be in Houston tomorrow. We were wondering if he'd see any of it. They were saying the visibility around it is like 10 miles. See if I can find some more daisies. okay. This one here, I think it's 58 on my Etsy. Yeah, I sell deco mesh wreaths, I sell evergreen wreaths, I sell rag bows, I sell tree topper bows. I'm going to be listing wedding bouquets and boutonnieres. I'm gonna have trying to get a lot of different things in my Etsy shop. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were close to that. As soon as I heard it, I thought, I wonder where Robin and Tamara are at. I think Tamara, was in Dallas. When anything happens down there, I always think about my Texas girls. Oh, thank you. The truck, my husband brought it home on his route. He said, I found this in an after Christmas sale. And I looked at it and I was stumped. He said, this was in an after Christmas sale at a store I stopped in. I'm going, yeah, that isn't Christmas. That ain't Christmas. So I made a wreath out of it. Dang, this sticker's terrible. Hey, Thad. The husband's on now. Adding some. The lady I'm making this wreath for is the one that took care of me when I was sick with my bleeding disorder. So she has a special place in my heart, and I love her to pieces. She was there with me in the ICU and everything. Took me to the doctor and went to the doctor with me and everything. She's somebody I can't replace. Yeah, he comes in to check up on me. Gotta watch out for all those guys on my page, you know. Yeah, so me fixing her wreath or me making her a wreath is like nothing compared to what she's done for me. I'm going to add greenery on those, on that side, so they pop away from that mesh. Yeah, she's a blessing, and funny thing is her husband loves my cooking. So I like to take him down supper every now and then when I make tons of stuff. I just I haven't figured out how to cook for the two of us and not have enough left over for the Army and the Navy and the Air Force and probably the police force too. three. I have 2 dash hounds and a Yorkie. The Yorkie and those two are 8, and the one that stays hidden most of the time, he's 7. Now I gotta grab some greenery. Oscar Mayer, he stays in bed like all the time. I never seen an animal sleep as much as that dog. He's a highly active 7-year-old dachshund. I think he sleeps like most of the day. Goes out and runs about 2 or 3 times a day. Then he comes in and sleeps. Okay, let's get some greenery in these. Gonna add some greenery on these so the orange will stand out away from that deco mesh. Well, yeah, I started cooking when I was 9 years old. And we had a trucking company, so we always had stuff for when the guys came in off their route that they could grab and eat or whatever. So I always cooked a ton. And it seems like I've never stopped. People nowadays, the big thing is freezer meals. I'm like, most of the time I have to do freezer meals because I make a ton. Back when I lived in town, I had a neighbor, which she's gone now, and I miss her to death. She was like me. We both cooked too much, always, whenever we cooked. So she'd bring over her leftovers to me, and I'd bring over my leftovers to her when I cooked too much. It was actually really, really nice. And we both ended up, on our busy days, due to that, we didn't have to go out and eat on the days that we were really busy and couldn't cook. Because we always had leftovers for either she had leftovers that I made, or I had leftovers that she made. So it turned out to be really, really nice. Oh, girl. Who do I buy my ribbon from? I have bought ribbon from Costco's, Sam's Club, Damon Oates at Deco Exchange. I bought ribbon from Ranch House Wreath. I buy ribbon from Craft Outlet. Hobby Lobby. I went out to Basket Market and bought a bunch of ribbon. I buy ribbon from Ellis Home and Garden because I took a trip to Ellis and I bought a bunch of ribbon while I was there. So the answer is I shop around and I buy ribbon everywhere. But Ranch House Wreath has great quality ribbon. Deco Exchange has good quality ribbon. Costco's you have to watch. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Before you buy the ribbon, look at the ribbon and make sure it's wired good. Make sure it's not quilted. It won't fray all over the place. But yeah, that's where I get my ribbon. I'm one of those that don't mind. I shop around. I just started buying from Ranch House. I bought their $25 box of ribbon that was mixed holidays. Ow! Ow! And I was really impressed with it. But yeah, so I shop around, and I sometimes try new people. I was really impressed with Ranch House. Ooh, I shoved a needle in my finger. That wasn't smart. Yeah, you gotta just shop around for good quality ribbon at reasonable prices. And sometimes that just takes, you have to shop, look around and shop, because you can find, a lot of times you can find the same ribbon at multiple suppliers. The bad thing, the one thing that I get a lot of my online, which the one thing that drives me nuts is when I buy ribbon, I like to feel it and touch it and make sure it's good quality. And one thing, when I order from Deco Exchange, I always know it's good quality when I get it from there. At Ranch House, I can say, with their last 2 orders, I can say that about them too. But the bad thing is, some of the places you're not sure what you're going to get. Waiting for my glue gun to heat up, and we'll get some. Should we tell Shauna that I'm live? Girl, I'm live. Yeah, the thing is, where I'm at, there's not really any good suppliers that are close to me. When I'm now going to start looking maybe at buying some stuff wholesale, but there's not even a wholesaler close here. I would have to go to maybe Chicago or someplace like that, or Oklahoma or somewhere. Do you think it looks better with the flowers? Hey Eva, do you think it looks better with the flower? Can you see the flowers with the orange deco mesh? Is my question. We know we got tons of orange deco mesh. My problem is I want it to show up over that deco mesh. That deco mesh is bright. And the camera don't do the brightness of this deco mesh justice. Yeah, it doesn't do the brightness of the deco mesh justice. Because this is a pow in your face orange. And I don't have to, and normally I zip tie my flowers in afterward. These, I know I don't have to worry about that because this is going to go in her living room. So I know I don't have to worry about zip tying each flower bundle in, like I normally do. And she's right down the road. If there's anything that happens to this wreath, don't you worry, I'm going to get a phone call. Faster than you know it, I'll be getting a phone. Melissa, you gotta come down. Yeah. Knowing her husband, he'd say that'd be a good excuse if something fell off this wreath, that I'd have to bring him supper. Yeah, I had another wreath maker tell me that when she thinks of me, she thinks of florals. If my wreath doesn't have any florals on it, it's just not my signature. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's our wreath. I hope she's happy. I gotta work on the phrase. I don't have to do that on camera. Guess I'll go and see what Miss Shauna wanted. Holy crap, I'm in the wrong business. Oh, wow. That is awful. But I had a bill for $14,000 after all my procedures. That was outrageous. That was just for chemotherapy after insurance. Patricia. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the phrase after my live, and we'll see what Miss Shauna wanted. Nice to have you join me, and I'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a orange screen door wreath tomorrow, with a bluebird on it, and that's gonna be for Kathy too. I'm going to make that for her for Mother's Day. And I thought while I'm working on her projects, I might as well work on both at the same time. Just that way I know I'm working on the same theme. Oh yeah, our insurance is every 2 weeks. It's $250 for our insurance. And then you get bills like that. It's just crazy. But have a good day and see you tomorrow. And prayers for you, Robin. And Eva, too. Hey, Eva, when you get to feeling better, if you need help, I know you're starting a business page. If you need any help, you let me know. I'd be glad to help you. And I know you're starting an Etsy, so if you need any help, you just let me know. Have a good day, Trace. Keep on crafting. Bye.